Alright guys, I decided to make this video because when we were thinking about putting a rear mount radiator in this car, I didn't find any information on the mechanical pumps. Everybody seems to use the Mazier or any type of electric pump really. And I mean, when we priced everything out, it was going to be pretty expensive. And the Mazier works, everybody, it's been tried, and there's countless cars out there running it and with no issues. But I really didn't find any information on this, so I decided to try it. And we got it running last summer. On a 95-degree day, it stays anywhere from, 190 to 195 degrees. It never really goes over 200. That's with the fans on, of course. If you don't have the fans running, it will overheat because you don't have any airflow running through it since it's tucked up in the back in the trunk. But we decided to go this route because we have this motor in an S14. We had the radiator up front, we had the front mount intercooler, so it wasn't getting any airflow to begin with, and we could only fit one fan. We had the turbo placed over here, the crossover pipe was in the middle, and we could only fit one 2500 CFM fan, and it just wasn't enough. In traffic, it would overheat. If you were driving on the freeway or anything over 30, 35 miles an hour, it'd be fine. Once you came to a stop, the needle will start creeping. But it works well. Let me show you how we have it set out. What we ended up using was just exhaust pipe, 1.5-inch exhaust pipe, which is dirt cheap. You can find it at any exhaust shop and actually have them bend it up for you. When we priced everything out, like I said, we were going to spend about $500 on the pump, about $180 to $200 on the fittings for the pump. The front plates for the motor were another $200, $250, and then that wasn't including the lines. So with the lines, everything all said and done, we were well over $1,000. Right now, we have about probably 40, 50 bucks invested in just the exhaust pipe. Obviously, it's just a stock pump. We have a bunch of those laying around. But I'll show you the radiator right quick. And on the radiator, we have two 2000 CFM derail fans. Obviously you have one there. Let me show you the other one. Right there. Works pretty good. Anybody who's thinking about doing this at home and doesn't have obviously a pipe bender, what you can do is just go to an exhaust shop, and I'm sure they'll bend you. They'll sell you the pipe and bend it for you for, I'd say, probably 150, 160 bucks. So it'll definitely work. So anybody who's thinking about doing it this way, I wouldn't hesitate, just because it works. And as far as the weight, there's a lot of people I know cry about the weight. Both pipes all the way to the back with, I think we welded, I think it's like 4 hangers, weighed less than the actual lines the rubber lines that were running for the intercooler itself. These things are freaking heavy. Maybe I got the wrong ones, but they weighed a lot more than that. But other than that, it works good. Anybody who's thinking about trying it, definitely go for it. We don't have any issues on the street. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents.